Yo, I don't know if a lot of guys, I don't know if you guys are watching what the Golden State Warriors, the defending NBA champs, are doing this year. Well, first and foremost, I thought after last year being so good, I thought the Warriors would go after 74 wins, right? To just find ways to still inspire yourself. And I was wrong. They're definitely not going after 74, 75 wins. I mean, obviously they can't make it now, but I'm saying they definitely did not enter the year with that mentality. They want to coast. They're coasting. I think they looked up and it was like, yo, Steph's, outside of these last 4 or 5 years, Steph's pretty injury prone. Kevin Durant, he's on a 2-year deal. Klay Thompson in the last year of his deal. Let's make sure we get enough championships in this dynasty and not worry about regular seasons, because I think the Warriors still have that nasty taste in the mouth of going 73-9, not winning the championship, losing in 7 games to LeBron James, which would have been the best year in NBA history, I believe, if they won the ring that year. I think they look at that nasty taste it left in their mouth, and it kind of ruined that 73-9 season that people don't even talk about as much, right? So their mentality was, let's coast. We'll beat 85 to 88% of the NBA by coasting. And I don't know if you really looked at this team. Most of the season, Draymond and Steph have not been playing. I mean, they played casually, but if they're getting Draymond as much rest as possible right now. They're getting Steph missed pretty much about a whole month. Kevin Durant and Klay kind of held it down. And right now, it's Kevin Durant's turn. He's not playing right now. He's missed the last 2 games. It's nothing big. If he needed to play, if it was the playoffs, he'd be playing. Trust me. And I believe if Steph was playing, if needed to be playing a couple weeks ago, he could have played. So what they're doing here, I guarantee you that Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant will all be on the basketball court against the Cleveland Cavaliers in about a week and a half for that Martin Luther King Day matchup. Remember, Steph Curry didn't play on Christmas Day, but the Warriors didn't feel that they needed to because Isaiah Thomas didn't play for the Cavs yet. But now the Cavs are pretty much close to full strength. I guarantee you, Kevin Durant, he'll probably be back before then, but I guarantee you that he'll be back for that game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a measuring stick. If you don't know what the Warriors are doing, they don't care about any other team in the NBA. They don't care what Houston's doing. They don't care what San Antonio's doing. They don't care what Boston is doing. They don't care what the Toronto Raptors, the Wizards, the Bucks, they don't care what the Thunder are doing. They don't care about what the Minnesota Timberwolves are doing. Their mind's on one team. Really, it's on one man. They want to make sure that they still measure up and are still heavily the favorites against LeBron James. They want to make sure they close that window against the Cleveland Cavaliers to make sure there's no opportunity for LeBron James to potentially win another ring. Because if you look at these guys on the Warriors team, LeBron has been the only guy to pretty much beat them. Most of these guys, LeBron has been able to whoop up on them, early in their careers. LeBron whooped up on Kevin Durant when he was in OKC. LeBron beat the Warriors in the finals, like I said earlier, to stop that remarkable 73-9 year without a championship. He's proven that he can beat the Warriors. He's proven that he can beat Kevin Durant individually. This is the only thing that stands in their way. He's their kryptonite. And they only care about him. So their whole season, like I said, they can win 85 to 88% of their games against every other NBA team by just giving 50-55%. They don't have to be going extremely hard to beat the Atlanta Hawks on any night. They could play their worst game, let it be close around 6-7 minutes in the fourth quarter, pull it out. They can do that with pretty much most of the teams in the league. With the Cavs, they have to go hard. And when you watch them play, that's the only game where you see them wake up for. And I think Martin Luther King Day, they'll be wide awake. They want to send a statement with Isaiah Thomas in the lineup. They want to say, yo, it's no difference. If you're there, Kyrie's there, we're out to destroy you. But look at them. They're just coasting. They care about one man in the NBA, and it's LeBron James. And everybody else, they just don't look at them as threats. They're just coasting through the season. Klay Thompson will probably miss a little time in March, maybe February at some point, sit him down. And these guys will be well rested. And meanwhile, on the other end, LeBron's still top 5 in minutes in the league. You know, might have to struggle in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics this year. Who knows? And the Warriors are on their way to being well rested for the playoffs. Maybe sweep the first 2 rounds if they don't get the Thunder. Maybe go 5-6 with Houston or San Antonio. And be ready to compete with the Kings, or the Cavs, in the NBA Finals.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.